I've really got to buy a remote for this camera so I could be sitting in the chair and click it and let the film start going. Like I said, it's been a little while since I made a video. For that, I apologize, but my back's been hurting a little bit, and I just haven't really been up to making videos. But I'm gonna try to get back into the swing of things. As always, all feedback is welcome, negative, positive. Even if you don't give a damn, I'd like to hear from you. Subscribe, comment, you know the routine. Okay, I was sitting back watching YouTube again, and apparently there's this craze going all across America, talking about how big business is wanting to get into the prison business. Well, I've watched a few videos of it, and I've kind of made my own opinions. Excuse me. One video I watched, and I will say his name, so just because I say his name, don't think that I subscribe to his beliefs, cause that's not the case. Johnny B 34434. He was just all up in arms about this. I don't know why. Talking about, well, if a person gets 50 years to go to prison, they're going to do 50 years. If a person does 20 years, he's going to do 20 years. To hell with good behavior. Sexual offenders go to jail or go to prison. To hell with the bracelet, they stay the rest of their lives in there. With no chance of getting out for good behavior. Well, Johnny B, let me ask you something. Why should they? I have been completely against the whole process of, if I go out and kill somebody and they send me to prison for 20 years, why the hell should I only serve 10 years because I've been a good boy in prison? Does that make sense to you? No, it doesn't. In fact, Johnny B, there is a video you put out the other day called War Loser or something to that effect, and I've been looking for it, couldn't find it. Maybe you got a brain in your head and you took it down. Anyway, that's what you should have done. But I'm not going to get on here and make idle threats, say things that are vulgar because children might be watching this film. I'm not going to get on a rant. Well, not this time probably. But like I said, the Constitution, it protects free speech, even though it's unpopular, even though it might be as unpopular as what you're saying. But you've got that right. You asked me a while back, Johnny B, what I would sacrifice for my country. Hell, I've been over there twice. It looks like I've already been willing to sacrifice everything twice already. How about you? I've always thought that the easiest thing in the world to play is armchair quarterback. Call the plays while you sit on your ass in your chair. If you don't agree with the way this country's going, get up and do something about it. Don't just say I defend my rights because I use my freedom of speech. The Constitution is there with your rights on it. Get up and do something about it. Become more proactive. You say you didn't like the way the direction that the military was going. Well, Johnny B, I got a question for you. And I don't want a long, drawn-out response. I want a yes or a no. If tomorrow, if all the troops were taken out of Afghanistan or all the other areas and put along the U.S.-Mexican border, like I think they should be, let the American soldiers be the guard dogs they were meant to be in the first place. If that happened tomorrow, my ass would be on that border. Like I say, just a little piece in the machine. Piece goes bad, throw that piece over your shoulder, put another piece in its place. I'm easily replaceable, I understand that. However, until they say you can't be a soldier no more, I'm going to be a soldier. If tomorrow, if all the troops were put on the border to secure the borders of the United States of America, and that you were given the opportunity to join up and be with us and help us guard the border, would you do it? I don't think you would. Because all the hatred, that you spewed, all the nonsensical comments you made, if you're that much against the military, if you're that far against America itself, if you're that unhappy, well, why don't you just go turn in your American citizenship and go wherever it is that your propaganda would be appreciated? I know that I've been more tolerant in the past videos I made to you, but day after day you make these videos talking about how you hate the military. And actually, I think sometimes you make the videos to get a rise out of me, because I haven't had contact with you in a long time. I was thinking that any contact or debate that you and I might have would be reasonable, but you're throwing out military morons, coming home making military brats. I got a 5-year-old son. If you call him a brat to my face, I swear I'll put your dick in the dirt. I just don't understand why you are the way you are, because if you're not going to get up and stand up and help this country, you're just going to sit back and talk about, well, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong, but I'm going to sit on my ass and not do anything about it. You're not part of the solution, Johnny. You're part of the problem. Anybody with a brain in their head can see that. You wanted a response, well, you got one. If you're trying to get under my skin, well, guess what? You succeeded. I've been somewhat respectful of you and your beliefs, but if you want to get hateful about it, we can go there. That's fine. I just thought I'd throw in my 2 cents worth. Then you have your right to speak your mind. Well, guess what? So do I.